Welcome everyone to Texas City Tales. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Amari.
And today we're talking about what's coming up, but we got a whole new setup happening here.
Welcome.
So y'all, if we're like awkward, that's why, because we're not used to this.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny though, because last night sometimes if I can't fall asleep, I'll watch Big Bang Theory episodes. Okay. And there was one where one of the characters, Sheldon, he does a show called Fun with Flags. Okay. And he was doing the intro and everything, and he was very like monotone. And so Penny, the character he was talking to, was like, just loosen up, like get your body language. Because when you're like this, it's like you don't want people to come in. But when you're open, it's like, come in. And so after he said, wait, which one am I supposed to want? And she told him, be more open. He was like,
please don't slide down in your chair.
So we might try that.
When you're all hunched like that, you're shutting the audience out. But when you're relaxed and open, you're inviting them in.
Gosh, Penny. What'd you have for breakfast? A big glass of good question juice? Spread your legs, invite them in.
Well, you're very bright and festive.
Right? I know.
I'm the one that's very like...
So you're the Sheldon with the arms crossed,
yeah.
And I'm the Sheldon that's going to like slide out of the chair.
I'm giving mob boss.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm giving. Like, just bright.
Yeah.
Just like you almost need sunglasses.
I like it.
Thanks. Well, it's good to be back with you.
Yeah.
It's been a while, huh?
It has been.
Yeah. We got lots of stuff going on, though, so we needed to come back.
There's some things happening this week, right?
There is. So this one, you're going to be way more skilled at than I am. I already know. It's line dancing on Thursday.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm excited, but then I also want like a private room where I can just like watch and try it without anybody looking.
It's okay. I mean, there's going to be instructors there. Not everyone is expert level.
Right, like you.
There's some line dances that I don't know how to do, but this is really cool because this is the kickoff of the mayor's newest initiative, which is Movement with the Mayor, with Mayor Johnson. What date is it? It's
the 30th.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So
January 30th.
At Sanders Center.
Yes. Yeah. And we're going to be doing all different kinds of dances. And even though we are getting you ready for those cowboy boots, please don't wear them to the gym.
Noted.
Yes.
Okay.
So save the boots for when you got all those skills going. Mm-hmm. But for this like fun casual warm up, we'll stick with tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to do the like footloose because I think there's a line dance specifically for that.
Yeah.
And then the boot scoot and boogie, I don't know how to do that. So I'm excited
that's
to
one
learn
of the
it.
few I know.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn like the whole little stomp thing. I love watching it. But my BFF, and she knows who she is, has still yet to officially teach me how to do it. So I'm excited to learn that with the mayor and everyone else that participates. But there are some that I'm really good at. Like the Tamia line dance. If you can do that, you're usually considered expert level, and I can do that pretty well.
I've seen you in action. I saw you at Beats and Barbecue on one of the rare moments we weren't on shift at the front gate.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a dinner break, and I'm stuffing my face in the barbecue, and there's my friend out there, like, putting everybody to shame with those moves.
No, I love
awesome.
dancing. Commissioner Noxon, he can put some people to shame too.
Yeah.
So hopefully he participates and he'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just be in the back of the room.
No. It's going to be so much fun. Again, that's at the Sanders Center. That's on Thursday.
At 6:00.
Yeah.
And it is free. Everybody's favorite price. I always tell my kids it's free 90 free. So yes, it is free 90 free.
And then speaking of dancing, father-daughter dance.
Father-daughter dance. I love that one. I know we're not like allowed.
We've aged
in
out.
There.
Yeah.
But I always love seeing community photos and everything. We just had the snow event and everybody got so creative with their snowmen. And but the father-daughter dance, there's just something about it. It just melts your heart. Like to see the little girls all dressed up like living their best princess life.
Right.
I just love it.
I love the dads that go all out for them too. Like some of them really turn it into a daddy-daughter date, picking them up in limos or at least cleaning out the the trucks. making sure that they have like their flowers. Yeah, they make it just extremely special for their little girls.
It is. It's so cute and sweet. I know that there's been some talk back and forth, both ways about how people feel about it being on Valentine's Day on the 14th. But I think it's kind of sweet because it's like your little Valentine.
Yeah, I was, because this is not the first time that it's happened. And actually the year that my daughter and her dad went and it was on Valentine's Day, I was a little jealous. I was like, you're taking my husband. But they won best dressed.
Aww.
And I was so proud because, of course, like, I dressed them.
Of course.
So you're welcome.
So it's really your award.
So, fine. You can have my husband, your dad.
Yeah, because then it's not as crowded at the restaurants, and
Right.
maybe the dads will feel like, oh, I missed actual Valentine's Day, so I better step it up one more notch. Maybe.
Hopefully.
That's a good
If they're
approach, guys.
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in honor of father-daughter dance being on Valentine's Day, I'm going to quiz you on Valentine's Day.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
We're going to avoid talking about the chocolate candies that have messages on them because we're still not settled
they're
on that.
still sweethearts.
All right, so what state produces most of America's red roses?
What state?
What state?
Girl, what? California.
It is California. That's why I put it in there because I was like, my Cali girl is going to get this.
And I was just guessing because I don't know, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, with a population of a whopping 108 people, which state is home to the town of Valentine?
I'm sorry, say that again.
We need Jeopardy music right here. With a population of 108 people, which state is home to the town of Valentine?
What state has a population of 108 people?
In the city of Valentine.
Oh.
108. Yeah, that is worded kind of.
Okay. Because I was like, Antarctica? I don't understand.
Yes, the popular state of Antarctica.
I don't understand the question. So there's a city called Valentine?
In
somewhere?
One of our 50 Nifty United States. That's a song I sing with my kid.
Oh, wow. Oh.
But only 108 people are Valentinian. I don't know.
Maine?
It's Texas.
Really?
It is. I didn't know that either.
That's wild.
That's Texas.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Wild West.
I don't know where it is in Texas, but according to the experts on Google, there is one. So we'll have to look. All right. What very popular website debuted on Valentine's Day in 2005?
Is this like family friendly?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm just making sure.
What websites are you on?
I'm just making
Miss
sure.
Lee?
None. Because they're all blocked on government devices. Oh.
You're so close. It's YouTube.
Match?
It's
Oh.
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah. 2005 Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like Match.com.
Yeah,
Or
that would
like-
make sense if they did something like that. Yeah, I want to go. We'll go back to those other websites after the cameras.
I was
off.
thinking like dating websites, like Plenty of Fish or
Yeah.
Match. I don't know, like all those lovey-dovey things.
Yeah, all those lovey-dovey ones. All right, so I also found a statistic.
This is hard.
That was the last trivia. That was the
Okay.
last trivia. Now this is like real life questions.
Okay.
And I'll participate too. 57% of people will buy something sweet as their main gift for their Valentine. 40% will give greeting cards, and 39% plan to give flowers. So maybe, I guess some people are doing both because those numbers don't equal 100. So of the something sweet, greeting cards, or flowers, which one should your Valentine buy?
Flowers.
Yeah?
Hands down. Like easy.
Yeah. Do you
Flowers.
want like red roses, or you want something like, I don't know, like tailored to you? You know, kind of like when we
Yeah.
talked with From the Heart, like, you know, there's certain flowers I feel like people gravitate to.
Yeah. It can be anything. I'm just a flower girl.
Yeah.
So it can be roses or it can just be sunflowers. It can be any kind of flowers.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go card. I'm a word nerd, obviously. That's what always gets. I mean, don't get me wrong. Flowers, candy, all good things. Jewelry, good. Shoes, good.
Right.
I even randomly saw I have a weakness for the Target birds. I don't know if you're familiar with the Target birds, but
I'm not.
it's a whole thing. Don't get into it. But I
Okay.
saw that Target had like a box that looked like Valentine's chocolates, but instead they were little tiny Target birds. So that's really probably top of my list, but there wasn't a category for that.
Do the birds do something?
No, they're just adorable.
Okay.
That's all they do.
Very good. For like something sweet, because I'm not super big on candy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you default to the chocolate covered strawberries type things, but then I'm super picky about those. The only ones that I want are the turtle chocolate covered strawberries, and not all places have those.
Yeah.
So, just stick to the flowers.
Go the classic route. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. So, another question. And this reminds me a little bit of a very famous movie that I try to avoid quoting because one of the characters had my name. But if you were a box of chocolates, what candy would you be?
Excuse me. If I was a box of chocolates, which one would I pick?
Or which one would you be?
Oh, which one would I be? I guess the turtle.
There you go. I was thinking, I don't really like those mixed.
Yeah, I don't
like,
either.
I feel like it's almost like Bean Boozled, but the romantic edition. You know, like some of them you bite into and it's horrible. So I'd probably just be like plain milk chocolate. Maybe like peanuts in there because I'm a little bit nuts, but yeah.
I'm not nodding because I agree, but I'm
no,
nodding because that's.
That was the most enthusiastic nod we've had
No,
so
I'm
far.
nodding because those are the ones that I like too.
Yeah.
I think there's one that has like coconut. That one's good. Those boxes are so complicated because you constantly have to like
Yeah.
look at the bottom for the picture.
Yeah. It's like engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last one, and then we'll get back to our lineup of events.
Okay.
What's the worst first date you've ever had? And remember to change names
Excuse
to
me.
protect the innocent.
The worst first date I've ever had? I haven't had many first dates. I don't know.
See,
I haven't had any bad first dates.
oh, I don't know. I must attract my same kind of box of chocolate candy because I had one with a guy who was definitely a little nuts. It was when I was in college, and there was a website where you could like read reviews of professors and get recommendations from people. And so it had like a little online community of people in your college. And so this guy was like, hey, I see you're on and you're from SFA too. Like, I just started here. And so we kind of talked a little bit. And then he was saying like, it was Sunday night and the dorms where we lived, the dorms didn't serve food in the cafeteria on Sunday nights. You were on your own. And so we were going to a restaurant, me and some friends, and I was like, well, you can, come with us. Like, if you don't have a car or whatever, you can come with us. We'll pick you up. And so we did. And I don't know if it's really a date, but he hid behind a potted plant. Like, actually hid the entire time. And so we were like, oh, where is he? Oh, he's back there behind the... Needless to say, we got the food to go, and we left. But that was my worst.
Was he like hiding to like pop out and scare you, or?
Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Never figured that one out. Just very quickly ordered, changed it to go, and dropped him back off at his dorm. But that was definitely one of the weirder encounters. So see, this is what people are missing by going to the father-daughter dance. So this is a win. I'm telling you, the Valentine's Day thing is a win.
Yes.
Yeah. So Valentine's Day, I think it's 6 to 9. You have to get your tickets in advance. So make sure you make plans for your little Valentine. Don't show up and try and, buy tickets there because they won't have any.
And they're $15 per person.
Yes,
You can
which
buy them at the-
includes admission and Chick-fil-A dinner, and then a photo and a souvenir while supplies last.
perfect. And they can be purchased at the Nestler reservation.
Or online.
Okay. Oh, or online.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you don't have to add to your list of stories of crazy Valentine's things. You just get to go and dance with your baby girl and eat some Chick-fil-A and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's the way to go.
Be safe.
Be safe. There's plant hiders out there. Be safe.
Yeah. But on the 4th, February 4th, at the Texas City Museum, I guess there's going to be a new exhibit coming.
Yeah, special exhibit.
Okay. It's called The Sound of History, Black Musicians in Texas City.
Yes, which I think there's a lot of us, I didn't even know until I came back and started working for the city, that Charles Brown is from Texas City. And so I can pretty much guarantee you've heard his work. Please Come Home for Christmas. And what's the other one? It's Baby.
Is it Merry Christmas, Baby?
Merry Christmas, Baby. There you go. I know, I need more caffeine today. But he's from right here in Texas City. Mm-hmm. And so they're going to have, obviously he'll be heavily featured, but other Black musicians from Texas City, and you kind of just get to know more of the history of our city, which I think is really cool.
I know in, what was that, December, Mr. Hannibal came.
Yes.
And that was very well attended.
Yes, I think they were at capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting how they tie him into it as well.
I know. I'm excited. I think that's going to be they get some really cool traveling exhibits at our museum. They really do. So this one comes February 4th, and it's there through March 1st. So when you get your regular admission, you get into the special exhibit as well. And if you go on a Saturday, you'll also get into the train area, which I love.
Yeah, which is right upstairs. There's also an elevator for those that need accessibility.
Yeah. So mark your calendars. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
We'll be there. Right?
Yes.
It's a date. Yes.
Finally, a good first date.
Yes. I'm going to hide behind the trees now if they have any, just so you can have your story for next year.
No, thank you. But thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
After that, Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras parade.
That's what I love the Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
It's a good one.
It is. I think it's one of the longest outside of the Christmas parade.
Yep. And I would say probably one of the most well-attended, too. And yes, we're throwing things. We're throwing candy. We're throwing beads. We're throwing, who knows?
Like stuffed animals.
Right.
Sometimes cups.
Yeah. So put on your hard hat and get ready because objects will be flying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
And that's February 8th.
Yes. It starts at 8 a.m., I think. And it starts at 29th Street in Magnolia. And then from Magnolia, it's going to turn east on Palmer and then south on 6th Street and end at 7th Avenue. So you can't miss it. That sounds very complicated, but you really can't miss it. If you're lined up along Palmer, you'll be there.
Yeah.
And then they have their gala afterwards, which is Urban Cowboy, which I have spent a lot of my time in Pasadena. So that's like part of the Pasadena story. It's a movie that John Travolta filmed based on a popular Pasadena nightclub. It was like a honky-tonk kind of nightclub. And they had a mechanical bull that they were famous for. And so when celebrities would come in, they would always want to go to Urban Cowboy. It was a whole thing. Mickey Gilley and lots of just a big cast of characters out there. And Mickey Gilley actually has his Hollywood star. So, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. But that's what they're doing. And at the gala, they're going to have a mechanical bull.
I saw the pictures of that.
I need to know. Are you brave enough for this?
I'm not.
Me neither.
Well, I have been on a mechanical bull, though.
Have you?
Yeah. Down at the Austin 6th Street. Not to be confused with our amazing 6th Street.
The better 6th Street.
Yeah. I mean, hands down. And I did try the mechanical bull.
Did you?
But I would never do it around people that could recognize me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Anything with hand-eye coordination, I'm pretty much out already. Mm-hmm. So, getting thrown off of a bull, mechanical or otherwise, no. I'll cheer you on all day. But no, we're tempting fate enough on daily life with me trying to not fall down all the time. But it'll be fun.
I didn't know that that theme, Urban Cowboy, was based off of a movie. So I'm going to have to...
A movie and a nightclub.
It.
Yeah. I have all kinds of Gilly stuff. I actually met Mr. Gilly several times when I was in Pasadena, and there it's just so iconic, you know. And yeah, it's a very interesting place with a very interesting story. So you'll be entertained if you look it up. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will do.
Can't wait to see what you come out in.
I know they're having this gala, the Mardi Gras one, but then Texas City Lamarck Chamber is also having their gala sometime in February too. And I want to say that theme is...
We need our Jeopardy music again.
I know. I can see the flyer in my head because it's giving like camouflage. But it's also based off of something. It'll come to me.
It'll be right after we stop.
I know.
You'll be like in your car driving back and like, I remember.
Yeah.
I should know and I don't. I think I have too many events crammed in my little tiny brain today. But whatever it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Chamber knows how to do it. They do. It's
do.
always a good time.
They do. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I know I can see that flyer in my head because it's camouflage and there's like a deer and stuff on it. We'll make sure that the flyer is inserted here in the podcast reel. We'll add it.
We need some kind of like where we are silent for a second and then they can put in like a robot voice like that, and the theme is going to be, you know, camouflage, and we'll figure it out for you, promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the adaptive recreation dance.
Yes, we got lots of dancing going on around here. Yeah, that's February 22nd. That's our first adaptive recreation event, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That is, in a nutshell, for everybody. Mm-hmm. So anybody who has a disability, whether it's cognitive or physical, everybody is going to be dancing and having fun. That's just what I would say. That's the theme, is like everybody together. No limits, no restrictions, just fun.
And that's also at the Sanders Vincent Center.
It is. It is from 2 to 4, and that one is free. Everybody's welcome. I'm really excited for that. I think that's going to be a really cool program.
I do too.
Yeah.
I know the new Recreation Tourism Director, Miss Nicole Miller. Mm-hmm. This is a big initiative that she's starting about making sure that there's inclusivity and equity amongst all of the programs. So that's really cool to see.
Yeah.
This being the kickoff for it.
Yeah, you'll see more and more, I think, coming out. Like I know there's one in April that is at the museum and the trains and everything. So I think you're going to see like a whole series, more and more events that are under this adaptive recreation umbrella. So stay tuned. Yay. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Me either. And then March 1st.
March 1st. That is no dancing. That is the police officer entrance exam is March 1st. Doors open at 8. The test starts at 8:30. Don't be late. They're not real big on that. And that's the first step if you're interested in joining our amazing Texas City Police Department. That is the first step. So It's a written test. You just come in and give it your best shot. And then once you pass that, then, you know, there's other steps like the physical agility test and interviews and things like that. But that's your way to get your foot in the door and kind of learn more about what there is and see if it's the right fit for you.
Okay. So anyone can show up. You don't have to already have certain...
Right. This one's not for existing officers. This is for anybody who's interested. So you do need to register online, which the link's up on our website, and it's also on the PD website. And then I think you have to do the online application, like the general city application. Mm-hmm. But other than that, after that, just show up and be ready.
Okay.
I don't even know if you need a number 2 pencil. I feel like that's old school. I don't feel like they do that anymore. My teenager didn't even know what that was.
A number 2 pencil?
Yeah, she didn't, because she was going to take the SATs, and I was like, "Do you have your number 2 pencils?" And she was like, "A what?" I was like, "Your number."
Do they take them like on computers
They
now?
do. She was like, I have
Oh.
my laptop.
Well, do you have your charger?
And guess what? She
What?
had computer issues and they had to like delay her test. So number 2 pencil won't let you down. Like
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I don't know if you need a number 2 pencil, but if you want to be a police officer, just investigate a little and find out what you need.
Yeah, I mean, better safe than sorry. Just bring
Right.
Bring
the
a couple.
things. Yeah. Bring the things. Couple of options.
That's March 1st. The test is going to take place at the PD.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Come one, come all.
Hmm.
No career changes, young lady.
I mean, I do look like I could,
You do today, especially.
Interrogate.
Yeah.
although you're the one with all the questions.
That's just nosiness. That's not good investigation. That's just nosy and liking to know people's stories. I'd probably get derailed on any like interview of suspects or witnesses and probably be like, so if you were a box of chocolate. Yeah.
Got it.
I don't think I'm tough enough, but I admire the ones who are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
And they've been busy.
They have been busy.
Not too busy, because during the freeze, they were having a lot of fun.
They did have
And
fun.
I enjoyed watching it.
Yes, if you haven't seen the snowball fight, you definitely need to go. I'm just saying those kids don't meet the age requirement, but in a few years, this is who we need to be recruiting because there were like tactical maneuvers happening out there.
Some of them need to be on like baseball teams,
Yeah.
sending some of that film to the Astros. I don't know.
Yep,
Their aim was good.
it was on point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the fire department getting out there trying to do snow angels in a t-shirt.
a T-shirt. Yeah, we had a who did it better, who's the most angelic, I guess, and fire out there in the short sleeves. Yeah.
I said, oh no, he better not be trying to turn in a sick note the next day. Yeah.
I haven't heard. They built a huge snowman too. So, yeah, had some fun with our emergency responders.
It was really good.
It was.
And kudos to you guys too, because the media marketing team, you guys put out a lot of info. The mayor with the Everbridge messages, keeping everyone up to date, letting us know when City Hall would be closed and to stay off the roads, which I gladly did.
Yeah, they were a mess. They were even, the city ended up being closed on Tuesday and Wednesday because of the road conditions not being safe. But even coming back in on that Thursday, there's still snow piles everywhere. And I think that's going to be a once in a lifetime kind of experience. It was surreal driving in with all that. So good job, everybody, staying safe. And thanks for everybody who shared what we posted, because that really helps. Like, you can go to a small audience, or when people start interacting, it just goes further and further and further. So I appreciate the kudos on putting information out, but also kudos to everybody who shared it and interacted with it.
Yeah.
That's my official spiel right there. And if you're not already following us, you definitely should be. We're on Facebook, Twitter, which I refuse to call X, and Instagram, and Threads. And then also, if you haven't signed up for our emergency alerts, like you mentioned with the mayor doing call outs, definitely do that. You can go to mytcalerts.com and sign up. We only use it for emergencies. So it's not one of those things where you're going to get notifications like this about dances and, fun activities. This is only for critical information. So we won't spam you.
Right.
We prefer to never have to use it, but the few times that we do, it definitely helps reach so many people.
Yeah, I love it. I have family members that don't live in Texas City signed up for it, like my mom, so that she knows when something is happening in Texas City, it keeps her up to date about us.
That's so smart. I've heard of some people doing that with like say an adult child lives somewhere else and their parent is still here in Texas City. They will kind of do the opposite, where the child, the adult, will sign up, and that way if their mom or dad is not on social media as much, they can call them and say, hey, I just got this call from the mayor. Make sure you're staying off the roads.
Right.
So it's great. Very, very helpful.
Very helpful.
Yes.
You can catch new episodes every week on the city's Facebook page, YouTube, or wherever podcasts are streamed. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and follow. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Should we hit our Sheldon?
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.